Oh shit! Yo, niggas is retarded, son.
Yo. Welcome to another wonderful episode. Yo, Leo, hit us with the intro, man.
Oh shit, we in this bitch. Y'all niggas is retarded, son.
Yo, welcome to another wonderful episode of the Virtual Mancave podcast. Listen, man, you know we do what we always do, cracking jokes in the background before we start the show.
Shit.
You know, pre-gaming and whatnot. But yo, man, let us get started, man. You see the crew who's in here tonight, man. If you don't know, you about to find out. I got my good brother Leo he just faded out. All right. So I got my good brother Nate down there, MLB Nate the Great. You know what I'm saying? He's going to keep us updated on everything MLB sports and stuff like that. And just to let you know, every Thursday, yo, we started a new Virtual Man Cave podcast with Nate, MLB with Nate the Great. Yo, please tap in, tune in, where we give more update, in-depth information about baseball, what's going on in the season, and we get to hook you up, man. You know what I'm saying? Next to him, we got our good brother Arthur Sobers, a.k.a. Luke Cage, a.k.a. The Professor, a.k.a. Panama Jack. You know what I mean? Now, our good brother Leo is back. You know what I'm saying? I guess he had to compose himself because he was, you know what I'm saying, laughing and whatnot. But, you know, he's going to say what you want to say, but you can't say because you might get blocked on social media. And be careful tonight because he's wearing all black. So, you know, I don't know. He might be feeling some type of way. Yeah, but what's good, fellas, man? How y'all feeling?
What up?
Chilling.
Eat much.
Oh shit.
Leo, what's good, man? You all right? You straight? You got it together? Good.
I'm chilling, son. Oh shit. I'm trying to remember.
Because, you know, tonight we trying to bring some brand new flavor in your ear with the Virtual Man Cave podcast. You know? We got styles for days, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit, son.
Oh, snap. Look what we got just pulled up, yo. Yeah, we got Unc, man. What's good, Unc? How you feeling, Triple OG?
Yeah, we in the house, y'all. So glad to be y'all. I'm so glad to be here tonight, bro.
That's what's up, man. What you been up to, man?
Yo,
Good.
Good. Look. Out which way I gotta go? Oh, okay, over there. You see over the right shoulder. You see I got the candle burning back here in the life, right? You know. Just had to come inside. Outside, I got the little firelight going. You know, I had to it was a long ass damn week, y'all. They put a brother back to work. And then I had to come in here and hear all that, all that shit was pent up. Then I had to hear everything from the week all like in one day. My legs was hurting, knee hurting, shit. I'm trying to lay in the bed and sleep, you know what I'm saying? No, fuck no. I need you down here because none of this shit is working and nothing. Life in itself is just going bad today. Look, I'll even prove it to y'all. We see what that shit said. Grump for life, motherfuckers. Grump for life. I'm telling you, it's been a long ass day. But I'm feeling better right now. As my people up top said, had a little Roots playing a little while ago, that Pro C3 with the Bahama Mama in it. And then, had to, to get it right. So I'm ready for a little bit of shit. Oh, and I would like to crack off the show this week by emphasizing two things. First thing, fuck Boston. Fuck Boston. Fuck Boston. Second thing, New York. Keep going, baby. Let's see if we can ride this motherfucker to the wall, baby. Let's ride it to the wall. So that's my shit for today. Let's get into the show, Jack.
Why do you sound like a host of Quiet Storm?
You know, we appreciate that rundown, Unc. You know what I'm saying, of your week. Sorry that you had to struggle and stuff like that, and your knee hurt, your gout flaring.
Fuck, I ain't got no gout. Oh, I just got
I'm just saying, come on, man. You were just listening to Sade. You were listening to Sade.
I wasn't Sade. It was fucking the Roots and Craig Mack. You know, they were in your ear.
And who was the other one, Jay? Who was the other one?
He was in Bahamadia, yo.
Bahamadia, baby.
He was burning some sage, yo.
I want to if we got people watching tonight, if y'all really know us, we kind of some heads in here. I didn't really realize how much of a head these guys are, but they heads, yo. And that Bahama meat boy, God, yo, man, they left her out. She's good, bro. She be doing her thing.
I need you to clarify when you say we heads. Like what you mean, man?
I need everybody to hear what I'm looking. Look at Jay. Look right here. That dude right there. Now look over here at Batman. That's the Puerto Rican Bruce Wayne right there. Y'all motherfuckers didn't know. Damn. My bad. Way over there in that motherfucking corner. Look over there. What Nate look like? Nate look like a nappy head, mother. He look like a nappy head.
What?
Oh, look. And then Art. Now look. Grandpa over there, he be trying to cool it. He ain't but 36, y'all. Art is not old. Art just playing the fucking role and shit. So.
Yo,
wait till we get the chef back. Now that's an old nigga at 30 years old. That's an old nigga at 30. That's just an old soul nigga right there. So hopefully the chef come back. Bring his monkey ass back. We want you back, chef. You're ugly and you're mean, but we like you. Come back.
See, this is why the cave is a safe place. You know, we're gonna let you just vent because I'm just ranking on all of us right now like we did something to him this week.
I know y'all.
We ain't even do nothing.
I couldn't exist if it wasn't for y'all. I couldn't be nobody other than D Rigger if I wasn't y'all unk. So y'all gotta understand I appreciate being here every single week. Some days I can't be here because I be tired and I'm old and shit, but I understand. Let's do this thing.
We all feel the same way. But listen, you know, always got the
when you on them shrooms.
Yo, hey, I know y'all be on Facebook. Y'all ever see them motherfucking goddamn cruise shoes from y'all? Y'all might want to get y'all a couple, man. Them mugs work like a mug. Oh, I ain't supposed to be promoting shit. My bad.
Yeah, so before we start the show, man, I gotta hit y'all with the disclaimer, yo. Listen, the views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of the entities they represent. So pretty much, man,
down. You wrote that down, didn't you? Where's that shit written at?
Of course I did, man. It's written in my phone, man. But why I can't sound professional? Why I couldn't sound professional?
No, I'm about to give you a hand, nigga. That was pretty goddamn spot on.
I appreciate it.
I would have said the same thing, but I would have been like, but I don't.
I know you did, but you had a stressful week. You know what I mean? Your week was weak.
Word,
you know.
Word.
So yeah, and again for those who ain't here, every Thursday we got the MLB rundown with Nate the Great. You know what I'm saying? Again, we go more in depth of the weekly events that happen in baseball. We do the highlights, the standings. We give our personal opinion. Well, not me, just really Nate. You know what I mean? He can narrate the flow of the show. But let's get started, yo. How y'all feel about the Clippers firing Tyronn Lue, yo?
There you go.
Yo, okay. It only makes sense, right? Because who else you gonna fire? Who else? You can't get rid of the owner, you dumbass. You paid all that money to have a great team that just likes to go to the playoffs and that's it. So you can't fire Kawhi because he's the greatest sometimes basketball player that there ever has been, and he's proven that every year he's been with the Clippers because he's a superstar for only so long before he disappears and then they lose. James Harden, huh? He's good for a whole season, and he can't. I don't know. After that, so there's only one person left who's very defenseless. Nigga, you just walked up inside down the sidelines. You didn't do shit else. Get out of here. You gotta go. We can have anybody do that now. Obviously, we can have anybody do that. Look at Doc Rivers. See what I'm saying? He had to go.
What you feel about it? About it, Nate? You think it was a good look that he had to get up out of there?
I mean, they had to make it. They gonna make a change eventually, and of course, usually the head coach is the one that unfortunately is usually the first to go. I like Ty Lue as a coach. Actually, I think he's a really good coach, better than most people give him credit for.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more concerned about where he's going to land. I'm thinking about teams that he can actually fit in. That Memphis might be a good look. I was thinking personally, as a team that can use him as a head coach. I think personally, young,
Hey,
young.
let me ask.
Um,
Let me ask you this, Nate. Did JB Bickerstaff get fired from Cleveland?
um,
I
I
think
think they
I
just let him.
heard.
I
I
think his contract.
I
They got
think
rid of him too.
I think they got rid of him. I think that he might. I think that Tyronn Lue might be a good fit for Cleveland.
Well, they got a
Mm.
I forgot who their coach is. They got a coach. They had a coach to replace him. Remember? Because
Was he
Bickerstaff went to
interim?
Detroit.
Was he interim?
Nah, he
No,
was
no,
head
no,
coach.
no. He was though. He is the head coach. I would. You
Yeah.
know what? I would have liked to see him go to. I think Cleveland would have been a good fit for him.
You know where I think he needs to go? I think he needs to go to the Knicks. You
You're a
think
hater.
Tyrone will get with the Knicks? Wow,
Nah.
Uncle, you got to be a hater.
Yeah, well, yeah, you. Because I would have thought you would have said the damn Suns.
Why would he go to the Knicks?
You know why? You know why? Just so he can screw up everything that's going on over there, and he can be happy because his sons didn't go. I say
So
send him to the
why would you say
Suns.
to them? Why would you send him to the Suns then, Uncle? If
Yo,
you're gonna
because
get that
y'all
analogy for the no,
you want to hate on everybody else, but you don't want to hate on your own team. I see what you're doing, Jay. It's fine. It's okay. I don't like
listen,
the Suns. He can go there, motherfucker. It's all good.
okay, I see how you feel.
I think
That's why
he'd be a good honestly though, I think he'd be a good fit with Phoenix though. Again, he's got a defensive mind. He has some pretty good offensive sets in him, and he has a couple of players who can run the whole set for him. I think he'd do good over. He hasn't done bad everywhere he's been. He's done good. He did good in Cleveland. He did good over here. And I think he did a yeoman's job this year with the Clippers after all this shit they went through with Kawhi. I think he did a great 2 years over there with
But
them.
let me ask you that. Let me jump into that real quick, Art, before Leo
He's
go
been
in.
there
Art,
longer than 2 years.
yeah,
Oh,
he been
oh
like
yeah,
longer than
yeah.
2 years. But Art, what's wrong? What's wrong with him going to the Knicks? Let's say that the Knicks don't win it all this year, and even if they win, I mean, how long do you think Tibbs' style of coaching is going to actually last?
Yeah, that's kind of a good question. That is a good
You
question.
look at
That
yesterday. You look at
yeah.
yesterday's game. They was blowing them out, and I think Brunson had to go like, yo, throw the rest of the squad in there. Why you still got us playing after all this time?
Gibbs is he's a maniac, yo.
Well,
He's
it's
a
it's it's two ways to look at the way Tibbs coaches. Do the players play too many minutes? The starters, yeah.
wrong,
But
wrong,
it,
and wrong. That's how he
but
coaches.
but at the same time, if you look at the conditioning at the end of the games, these dudes ain't really tired. Everybody else is tired, so it's kind of twofold with that.
Nah, but you
well,
already know. You know you're gonna get a stress fracture if you just keep running your main players like that.
I mean,
You
that's
don't
true
want to
too.
do
So
that.
that's why there's
yeah,
two ways to look
and
at it.
they be banging, yo. I got it. Look, I kind of want to hear what Leo got to say about these Knicks. So I'm kind of this gonna be a pretty good show tonight. But Tibbs is gonna kill somebody before they get better. So
Well,
it
since
wouldn't
we
be a bad move.
since we talking about the Knicks, let's just give our NBA rundown, playoff rundown right now, yo. So now we know we got the Knicks going against the Pacers in the Eastern Conference Finals. What's going on over there on the West Coast, yo?
Well, we'll find
OKC and
out.
Denver playing Game 7 Sunday.
Tomorrow,
Oh, they play Sunday.
So
yeah,
who
they
Yeah.
y'all
play
who y'all think is
tomorrow.
going? Who y'all think is going to win that one?
Ooh, I think
Yeah,
Denver's
that's
Denver's going to take it.
can't say that no more.
I
They're
want,
back. They back at home.
I want Denver to
Where
win.
where they
Definitely.
where they playing?
OKC, baby.
OKC.
I still think Denver can do it. I still
Denver had everything they was gonna get. That elbow to the back of the head Jokic is throwing. He's not gonna get that. He's not gonna get it in OKC, bro. They're not gonna let him go. I
It's
hate
all
to
right
see
because
him foul out.
the
I hope he
Brody
don't
is
fall
gonna
out.
show up and show out.
No, I got 5 on that one, Jay. I got 5 on that one, Jay.
All right, I'm gonna give you a high five.
I got 5. I got 5 on that one, Jay. I'm
All
gonna tell
right,
you right
cool.
now. I
Yo,
think
Leo,
OKC torches their asses.
next month, got my StreamYard bill,
Nigga,
yo.
I got you this month. Shut up. Next month
Y'all
you
heard
just
it
give me
here, y'all.
5. Yeah.
But nah, I definitely want them to win. And who else is left over there in the West Coast, man?
That's it.
Minnesota just waiting on the winner.
Minnesota waiting.
All right. So who you think? All right. So let's just say we got Minnesota and Denver. Who y'all think is coming out of that one?
Minnesota.
I want Minnesota and OKC. I want to see the young guns.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. I've been liking what I've been seeing on the clips out here on Facebook, bro. In some of these groups, they've been saying the one thing that got me kind of interested is this whole Minnesota New York fiasco, yo. The beginning of the season, everybody was talking that hype about the switch between Cat and Randall. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think that to have them two teams go to the playoff and then actually go through this run that they're going through, both teams, because we cannot ignore Minnesota. You can't ignore Ant. Anthony Edwards is making a point. He's the legend
killer. Listen, he's the legend killer right now.
He is the anti-Barkley, baby.
He's
Remember how Barkley said he didn't want to be the idol
in the basketball, yo. He's
Hey,
taking out all the legends.
It ain't so much the legends. It's in as much as how this dude is playing to do it. He is not that he's bringing the ball front forward, y'all, in everybody's face. He is dunking on folks that you can't dunk. You can't be doing it like he be doing.
He's playing basketball from the era that Leo don't like.
Wow.
He's playing that 90s style. Leo be hating on the 90s. You know, when the plumbers, when you was a plumber and an electrician and carpenter.
Leo, you ain't said a word yet.
It's the 80s niggas that's the plumbers.
I don't understand.
Oh, they was carpenters in the 90s.
Niggas was dentists. There was dentists in the 90s. Nah, the 90s started having official niggas, but it's all the eras before the 90s that niggas was dentists and plumbers and substitute teachers and shit.
Yo, you know what? I can't even argue that because I got the two perfect examples of those two examples right there. Plumber and motherfucking teacher. Plumber, Kirk Rambis. Teacher, fucking Kevin McHale. Look at them two motherfuckers. They would fit those roles exactly, though. Plumber and fucking teacher. God damn, that's good, Leo. Good call.
So yeah, Kevin McHale be a tall ass teacher.
Yeah, you can see that motherfucking in college teachers stuff like, and we're going to talk about Pythagorean's theorem today. And then he'll look over. Hell yeah.
Now, Kevin McHale was nice though, but Kurt Rambis ain't making no.
He's a plumber.
2025 NBA team.
He a plumber.
No.
He a plumber.
That nigga Draymond Green without any skills.
So Leo, let me ask you, because
wow, that's deep. Yo, that's deep.
You one of the original Knicks fans that woke up from your hypnotism that they had you under the spell. So now the Knicks, I think it's been about what, 25 years, 12 years, 100 years?
25. That's what
25 years since they made the Eastern Conference Finals, right? Now you've been a fan for about 25 years. Probably even longer, 30. 30 years you've been a fan, Leo. You've been down with the Patrick Ewing, John Starks, and all of them. You know what I'm saying? You went through the Latrell Sprewell, Allen Houston, Chris Childs era. When you thought David Lee was the truth and was going to bring y'all a chip.
David Lee, wow.
Nigga, I was rooting for these
I feel
niggas
that. Hold on, hold on,
when
hold on. I gotta clap.
motherfucking
Hey, that was a good line. That was a good lineup right there, Jay. Good read off right there, bro. That was a few
You know,
folks right there.
so Marcus Camby and crew. So now you got this team. You got the Heart. You got the Big Cat, whatever they call them, Dominican
Big Bodega.
bodega and stuff like that.
Zesty! That's
You got
zesty,
you got
baby.
you got Triple OG. You know what I mean? You got McBriddle, McBride, whatever his name is, McBickett, McBuckets,
Dude.
whatever.
Dude.
Um, and I'm not butchering their names on purpose, y'all. This is just I'm just
You don't like
freestyle.
them. You just don't like them. We understand.
So what you think about this team, Leo? What do you think their chances are against Indiana?
It's gonna be a good series. I know that. I don't know though. I think the Pacers are mad deeper. Pause. So I don't know. I think they're gonna fuck around. This is where being a Knicks fan is gonna backfire. Cause right, you would think, not even think, right away. That's it. We beat Boston. They're already talking about who they're gonna play in the finals. Like Indiana is a bunch of scrubs type shit, right? So right now
Invisible
at this
shit.
point,
Invisible
expectations
shit.
have changed. Now Knicks are expected to come out this Eastern Conference Finals. They expect it. This is when Knicks shit happens. So right, you would think like, oh shit, starting five. Okay, yeah, Knicks got the better starting five, but basketball logic will tell you it's deeper than that. They got a better bench. Pacers is dogs, just like the Knicks, blase blah, all that good shit. But at the end of the day, when you expect the Knicks to do what they supposed to do, Knicks shit just happens.
Hey, can I add on to that? Hey, Leo. Beside all that, I actually do think that in this position, Carlisle is going to outcoach Thibs. I think Carlisle is a really really good coach. He's been in this position before. Tibbs ain't ready for yo, bro. That he did that shit. He didn't know what to do. That's why he didn't take them dudes out of that game. I really that shit you was just talking about right there, Leo. That's that Nick shit. That's that indescribable. I can't think about what I have to do on a real type shit that's going to get them. That's going to get them losses that they shouldn't have. I don't want to see the Knicks lose because I think it's just the hell of a story to have New York in the finals. But I gotta agree with you. I agree with you. I think Indiana takes them. I do think it's going 7 games, and I would like to see the Knicks go. But
So
it just seems like he's going. Carlisle is going to outcoach Thibs in this shit, yo.
so now I want to talk to a current Knick fan, a current diehard Knick fan. I spoke to a realistic, Knick fan in Leo. So now, I'm gonna direct that same question to somebody who lives in fantasy land, somebody who thinks the Knicks are
Wow.
gonna win the championship. You know,
It's not fantasy. It's not fantasy. The Matrix got them niggas.
I'm
it's
watching that
fantasy
shit. Hey,
because
yo, you
Leo,
say that,
Leo, it's
Leo, and I'm
fantasy
watching
because
the
it's
Matrix.
before.
The Matrix is on the television right now as you saying it. The
Nah, it's
Oracle is saying, you think that motherfuckers are really gonna win?
Nah, I say it's a fantasy because Leo, it was before the Matrix. They had him in the headlock because they really thought Patrick Ewing was gonna bring him a chip. They thought Charles Oakley and when John Starks went 2 for 19, they thought they was gonna get a chip against Houston. I remember that.
You be harboring shit.
And he hit below the belt.
Damn.
So, all right,
Say Nate, yeah,
all right,
huh?
all right. What
Ooh.
do you think? What do you think your team is gonna do, yo?
Knicks in 7.
Okay.
Knicks in 7. Here's the
You didn't
thing.
even breathe hard on that one. Tell them why.
Here's the thing. Basketball logic said that the Knicks wasn't going to beat the Boston Celtics neither, but it happened. And I know what y'all gonna say. Tatum went down, all that other stuff. I hear you. But Shaq even
Nah, I'm gonna say fuck Boston.
so Shaq even said it. Said sometimes winning a championship involves a little bit of luck.
Okay.
Ball falls the right way. Ball bounces into the right hands. So I am throwing logic out the window because logically, no, we shouldn't have beat Boston, but we did. So it is what it
So
is.
how much more luck you got?
I mean,
Now I
I
don't
don't
think
know.
that was lucky. I ain't gonna even though whatever. I ain't gonna do that. I don't think it was lucky at all. They beat.
They beat them.
They don't got hurt. Them niggas was already down 3-1. So that Tatum getting hurt shit is not even valid. That's not even a valid argument.
Yeah,
No,
That shit out the window.
But what I'm saying is, I agree that they were still gonna beat them even if Tatum didn't get hurt, because they were still gonna win that game whether Tatum popped his Achilles or not. But what I'm saying is sometimes basketball logic don't make any sense. Sometimes logic goes out the window. It's who wants it more. What it's going to come down to, what it's going to come down to, is who wants it more.
Yeah.
You know, there've been plenty of times when I'm playing corner and I'm lined up on a receiver that's faster than me, quicker than me, but I wanted that play more than he did. And I thought, and vice versa. I'm playing receiver, and the corner is bigger and stronger than me, but I wanted that ball, more than he did.
Right? And then you look over to your side and your teammate is a nigga that be like, oh my God.
That's it.
The hell?
So how much confidence you got after?
but no, after I won that play, I'm like, bet. You see what I'm saying? So
Cat over there giving you a hell yes.
You stupid.
So like, that was a foul. Blow the whistle.
But here's the thing.
You see that three?
Like I said, Knicks and 7. That's it. I'm gonna stop talking before I start sounding crazy. But
you gotta blow the whistle, ref.
Now you just send both of them away.
You know what I'm saying? You got that. That's what I'm saying. How you a dog and then you look over and a nigga that's supposed to be in the trenches with you.
Who's yelling the most?
Like
and he's talking about yay, yo, he on some other.
You know what I mean?
Yo.
Then you got over there on the West Coast, you got Ant-Man, he's a dog, and then he look over, he got Goldberg kicking this bitch out pregnant, like you got an animal with him. It's not the same. My nigga is crazy. Like
I'm trying to get my mind into the game. Get out,
that nigga says basketball is life. He kicked that pregnant bitch out, no hesitation. Like, yo, I'm trying to win this chip, nigga.
No distraction.
He left. Wait a minute. Go back to this. He kicked his pregnant wife out.
Kick that bitch out
before the playoffs started.
He said, "Get the fuck out of here."
Got a 1-year-old kid. He booted her ass out of there.
What?
Yo, I can't take this.
That was his wife, or was it a jump off?
His wife.
Wow.
Nah, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it was his wife.
Well, whatever it is, but she was with him.
She was living with him though.
He kicked him out before the playoffs. Before the playoffs started,
and he kicked out.
Kicked out. Like, yo, ball is life, bitch. Get out of here. He's fucking up my mentals right now. You're trying to win this chip, bitch. You talking about you forgot the milk and shit. Get the fuck out of here.
Yo, is this the same chick he left the game early for?
Yes, for the baby. Yes, the one that gave the birth. That was
Is it?
her.
I don't think so. I don't think it's the same one.
It is. He got and the kid. You didn't hear it. She got a 1-year-old. That's her. That's her. That's her. Say it again, Leo. Ball is life, nigga. Ball.
See, that's a nigga
life.
that he's not playing for ice cream. That nigga's like, listen, get in the fit. And then
told him it's time to be a man.
See, Brunson, dog, like Ed, dog. Brunson look over. This nigga in the trenches talking about, oh my God.
But it's okay, because you know who he got? He got Mitch and he got OG, yo. I'm glad he got them two.
They keep fouling me.
That dude has put on a show.
I think
Yo, he has been all kind of special in this one, yo. I can't say he been playing bad because he been playing good. But yo, he has been showing the mostest, yo.
I I wouldn't mind. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't mind seeing the Knicks get to the finals because I grew up. I mean, I grew up. They were the only home team before I, NBA packages and all that. Be able to watch Detroit back in the days, but everybody's talking about the Knicks and about them being they weren't supposed to beat Boston, yada yada yada. We all know first round they were supposed to beat my Pistons anyway. It shouldn't have been a 6 game series, but it did. They beat the Celtics, but y'all forgetting Indiana's on momentum too. They beat two of their division rivals back to back, who they were supposed to lose to. Milwaukee did. Nobody said the Cavs were supposed to get beaten. They manhandled the Cavs.
Yeah,
So
they beat the
they
messes out of them. Yes, they
they got a
did.
It's
lot of they got a lot of momentum going too, and then they
Oh,
got
look
players
at
that
this nigga. Now it's camera work.
balance out because you look at OG. Remember him and Siakam used to play together in Toronto. I think they're gonna balance
Yes,
each other out. You
yes,
got Miles Turner. You can't
yes.
sleep on Turner. Turner gonna bring Cat outside of that paint.
But it's okay because now Rich Mitch, what you call him, Robinson has played, and I don't know what dance school he went to, but somebody showed him how to use his feet. Cause I'm telling you, he got that foul on Pritchard, but that was probably one of the best fucking textbook defense a big man could have put on a small guy before he fouled him that I've ever seen in a game. And he is not the most slew-footed person out there, bruh.
But
He
still,
ain't too quick. He did his job, and he been looking good for these last 3 or 4 games, bruh. So I think that he will be able to keep up with Miles Turner for a minute. They should be able to get back and forth between him and Cat and keeping that dude down for a little while. That should be. You're right. It's gonna single somebody out, but you gotta hope it
but
is. You know what I'm saying, that it is him, so he can go ahead and Cat can step outside and make that magic work.
I think Tibbs is still gonna have to trust that bench a little more too because I know y'all like, oh, they can go 45 minutes, 46 minutes, but you see some of those games when they get down to the last 2 minutes, some of them dudes be tired. You can tell it in the jump shot that
They
they be
wore the
taking.
hell out.
It's
They be
it's
wore
not
the
the same
hell
like it
out.
is. They Brunson be making the shots, can't deny that, but like you can see when they getting tired when they get down the stretch.
Like I said, I just hope that this is the time when Tibbs is gonna have to open his eyes and be like, I need to rest these guys in that third period break, and then got to give them at least a 2 minute blow or a minute blow in the fourth quarter, so that they can all come out ready to do what they got to do. I still say Tibbs versus Carlisle, and Carlisle is gonna. I think he's gonna outthink him, bruh. That's the only thing I am scared about. He's gonna get out coached. The Knicks can win this. They got the people to do it. They really do. I think they got a good. I think this is a good team, and as long as nobody gets hurt, this is gonna be something that these guys can really work off of up into the finals. But Tibbs is gonna have to work that team all the way through. He's gonna probably have to go 9 people so that he can get everything he can out of them.
Nine? Nah, they not going that. I don't think they're going that
They're
deep
gonna
now.
go at least. What they went 7? They went 7, right?
No, he did eight. He did eight.
6. They did 8. I
Yeah,
think they gotta. Yeah.
because he had a Chua playing and Robinson sometimes coming off the bench,
Yeah,
and
but
then
Achua
and
played like
then
10 seconds. Yeah, and then
campaign
and
came,
then you got
campaign
and then you,
played, and
and then you got Deuce. Now when they was blowing him out, yeah, everybody got to play.
Yeah,
PJ
but that.
PJ Tuck even played.
But he even waited till the last fucking. That was crazy
Tibbs,
when he let him in. Yeah, that
Tibbs
was
don't
nuts.
go bigger than
I
right
don't
now
think
in
he's
the
gonna go
playoffs. He
8.
ain't going past.
8.
He's like 7, 8, maybe
Yeah,
8 man rotation,
8 man.
but
Yeah,
it's really
Yeah.
like 7.
it'd
He
be eight
goes,
if somebody get in foul trouble. He go eight.
yeah, that's about it. Cause
He
yeah,
has to. I tell you what though, when he's starting them or wherever he brings them, I will have to say that for them to go and get Mikael Bridges, that that may have been the second best thing they've ever done in New York Knicks history. Because I tell you, he has really shown that being with them guys, that's where he needed to be. Mikael Bridges is a pretty good basketball player, y'all. I was surprised. He looked a little lanky and a little bit off, but I've been again after you start watching a good section of them and they get on TV enough, you tend to see some good things out of some good players. He's a good player. He's a really good player. Knicks do have a good team to keep it up.
He's figured out his role in these playoffs
Yeah, most
because he's
definitely.
been inconsistent as fuck all year,
Mm-hmm.
and now in these playoffs, he's basically now the Knicks defensive guy. Like,
Yeah. And he showed us he's playing it though. He really is doing a damn good job. I'm telling you, it's hard to give. It's
he
hard
should be
not to
doing
give
what
him.
he should be moving how Hart moves. Like
Mm-hmm.
the shots Hart be getting, Bridges should be like not forcing it, but like he could get those shots if he was more aggressive, but he not.
I think he showed more in these
Because
last two
Hart is not,
games.
he's not like a nigga that be like, give me the ball, give me the ball. Like he get it how he get
Mm-mm.
it. Like he get it off offensive rebounds and shit like
Yes,
that. If he's
yes,
open off
yeah.
a
Mm-hmm.
2-3 pass kick out type shit, like he's not no
You don't
first
want
or
to be the
second
garbage
option.
man, but he is. He is the garbage man. He's the cleanup dude. That dude is the cleaner, yo.
No,
If
but not
anything.
even because he gets a lot of open 3-point shots.
Yeah, he does.
He's just
Oh,
not a
yeah,
great
yeah,
3-point shooter. Like
yeah,
He's
yeah.
Bridges, like
he's
that's what
okay.
I'm saying. Like
Yeah,
Bridges should be
A
playing that
clean
role,
shooter.
that Hart
Mm-hmm.
play. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Like if they once they figure that out, I think that's when they're gonna get over the hump. But I don't know. I just don't. They got a squad though. That's what I'm saying. Like the expectations are there now. So now,
It's
you
gonna be
know,
fun to watch. I
beware,
have to say,
beware
it's gonna
to
be
the
fun to.
old
This is really gonna be
Knickerbockers
fun.
still
Yeah.
emotionally invested in this thing we call basketball.
Basketball. Yep.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine being a fanatic at 40 years old. I gave that shit up like 10 years ago.
It's okay though,
Yeah.
Leo. If you got one of those candles with the New York, New York, with Jesus wearing a New York Knicks jersey, you might as well light it.
Oh no, I
Yeah,
still rock Nick shit and all that, but I'm just saying, like that's what I'm saying. Even if they win, like if they won, I just
you'll be
really
all
wouldn't
right.
give a fuck at this point.
Right? You wouldn't. You be all right.
Like I'm 40 years old. Y'all waited this long to get me a chip. I don't give a fuck no more, nigga. When I was a 15-year-old
damn, this nigga
obsessed
bad.
retard with y'all motherfuckers, y'all couldn't bring this to me at 40. You think I don't give a fuck at this point? Fuck your
Yo,
chip.
He
hey,
needed that title.
hey,
He needed that title in '94.
Yeah, you know what I mean? At least
Speaking, yo,
99. I was,
yo,
you know what I'm saying, 19 years old, still gave a fuck. Like, nigga, at 40, I don't give a fuck. If y'all niggas win back
yo,
to back to back to back, I don't give a fuck.
hey, that's the Dallas Cowboys, yo. Thank you very
But that's
much.
the funny part. The funny part is just
Yeah,
every year, oh, we get this year's our year, this year. So this year, oh man, y'all niggas don't cap this off. A lot of niggas is gonna be tight. Tight. Whole
jumping
summer
off the
gonna be
bridge.
fucked up off of some dickhead ass
They're
basketball.
gonna be
That's the
diving off
part
the
that
fucking
yeah, nah, I'm good on that.
yeah. They're gonna be off the turnpike just jumping off that bitch, man. I'm tired of this. I can't do this to me no more. It's
Even
gonna be a
that,
lot of
right?
shit.
If I gave a fuck now, I would be mad as fuck as all of a sudden Knicks fans jumping on the band. Like there ain't never been this many like nigga, there's Knicks fans all over the place now. Like where the fuck y'all niggas come from? Like where the fuck all this Nick love come? Motherfuckers that don't even be giving a fuck about no basketball. Like, yeah, we the Knicks and six. Like, nigga, when you started watching basketball, get the fuck out of here. Everybody a Knicks fan. Where the fuck these Knicks fans been? Get the fuck out of here.
He
Ain't
said
no
Charles
Okay.
Smith was his favorite player.
You
What's
know
that?
what I'm saying?
That's whack. Where did hey Jay? What he left for real?
Yeah.
Where'd
All
he
right, I'm like,
go?
we're gonna. He black. He blurred. The picture came in for a hot minute, and he blacked right back out.
That nigga need to pay.
Nah,
See, that's
he said he
why.
doing
Hey,
something.
hey,
He do that.
Leo,
But
look. Oh,
let me
okay.
say something though. Let's say they do get past the Pacers. You think they got a chance to beat Denver, Minnesota, or OKC?
It's
There's
gonna be
always a
the one
chance.
time. This is the only time you're gonna hear me say something from somebody from Boston, and only because I like that nigga, KG. Anything is possible. Anything.
I
And they
guess.
go out there. Listen, I'm telling you, if you get enough where Randall gets too tied up into this going back and forth, Julius Randall is got to come. If he goes to New York, bruh, you know he gonna hear it. And he has been the greatest. Yo, he has been the best second man that Ant-Man could ever ask for because he has been taking care of him in the playoffs. But I think that Julius Randle is going to get rattled coming back and forth. Now, that could Leo, that's always like you said, that's where that Nick magic works. And this is where he probably would come back and become the greatest Nick killer ever. You know what I'm saying? So I think that there's also that possibility. But I think that Julius Randle is the key to all of this. If he can come back and handle the New York crowd, I don't think I
Y'all still
other than
talking
the
about the
guard
Knicks?
play, other than the
Y'all still
guard
talking
play.
about the Knicks?
I mean, it was a different question, but yeah.
Wow.
Go New York, go New York, go, nigga.
Oh, go.
Fuck you mean, nigga?
That's what we doing. That's what we doing. Oh, what? You a fan now?
Only
You a
built for
fan?
Cuban links Brunson,
we were
nigga.
waiting.
What you
We were
talking
waiting. We
about?
was waiting for you to come in to tell us what you thought.
You know what I think. Don't even
Knicks and
start.
6?
Besides you cooking some ramen, come on, man. I mean, be real, hey Jay. All right, for real.
All
Even though
right,
you
so
don't like them, even though you don't like them,
I'm gonna be honest
what you
with you.
seeing? What you seeing?
I'm gonna be honest with you. All real, all jokes aside. I never liked the Knicks, but they always had my respect. Like the Ewing Knicks, they had my respect. Spreewell and the Knicks had my respect. Chris Childs and them had my respect. They lost my respect with David Lee. Once they got like David Lee and what was that other one when they got Phil Jackson and when they got Phil Jackson, you know what I mean?
Oh, hold on. Now, I don't mean to cut you off, Jay.
Okay.
Yo, the Knicks legends is trash. Yo, when they be showing they legends all up in this, yo, it be niggas that was there for like 2 seconds. Yo, they legend squad is trash as fuck.
They all on the sideline like they everybody too. It's
And
like they
I
a
don't like.
gang. It's
If we're gonna talk
wild.
about that, I don't like how they did Oakley. But
Vin
anyway,
Baker, Nick Legend. That nigga played like 10 games, bro. Like, what the fuck? Get
but
out of here.
Then Baker,
Spreewell, they ain't even like that. They kicked that nigga out of town, man. Like, what they talking
That's what
about,
I
man?
see. That's what
then
I'm
Baker is
saying.
then Baker
as
is
far as this team goes, though, I do see them. They play well. They definitely got my respect. I'm just always going to talk trash about the Knicks because I do really like Knicks fans. Because when I talk my trash, they talk back. Man, it's fun. It's engaging. I just troll just for the fun of it. But I would like to see them go to the finals. You know what I'm saying? That would be cool. That would be fun for the town to have that moment because it's definitely been like 100,000 years, since they had that moment. But I'm just afraid that the Knicks are going to be the Knicks and something's going to happen only the way the Knicks can do it. And the Pacers are going to wind up winning the series, yo. I mean,
Don't worry. Be happy.
yeah, I mean, I'm happy for
Yeah.
my
Don't
friends
worry.
who are
Be
Knicks fans.
happy.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't
And that's the
worry.
God
Be
honest truth.
happy. Yeah. Don't.
Um,
Yeah.
I'm a New York native, so anytime my city is happy and they rocking, I'm happy with them. But me being a New Yorker, I also got to throw the hate because I'm a New Yorker, yo. This is what we do. We hate on everything. You know, we could win the lotto today and be mad we didn't win it yesterday. This is how we live, yo. But real quick, have y'all heard about that shorty who got that NIL deal, yo?
The softball
Yeah.
player.
Yeah. What is that? Nairi Kennedy or Candy, however you say her name. Sorry if I'm chopping it up, yo.
Kennedy. Yeah.
Wait for
Yeah,
what?
she got that.
I
What she
didn't
what
read
she
this.
play?
She's a
She got $1
star
million
pitcher.
deal.
She's a pitcher.
For
So a softball
softball?
pitcher. Yeah.
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 They
I mean,
say
that's
she
good.
bad, Joe. They say
That's
she
good though.
bad. Yep.
Nigga, that's
Let me
amazing for a softball, nigga. Like you don't get drafted. Like
Yeah.
you get drafted for a professional softball team.
Yeah. They got players. And honestly, I got a close friend of mine, her daughter, Kaden Henry, she plays for the University of Texas. She's a star outfielder. I've known that little girl since she was 6 years old. And I'm telling you, she's bad. Yeah.
No,
They're
I'm
trying to
saying
sign
though,
her.
after
They
they finish college, do they get
they
drafted? Is
have
there a
they have
professional softball league?
they have
Yeah,
softball leagues,
yeah,
yeah.
they do.
Oh, I
It's
don't
not as
remember.
it's not as big as Major League Baseball is, but they do have a softball league, and they still do the wind and the arm, and they have those leagues, and of course they play
A
the
lot of
World Cup
rec,
and whatever.
yeah, and
But
all the world teams, yeah.
All
I
right,
watched a
man.
couple games.
I didn't even
They're
know
actually
that.
pretty good.
Hmm.
so
Okay,
let me ask y'all this question about the NIL
softball
deal.
niggas getting money out here.
Well,
About to start playing softball. This
how y'all
bitch.
feel about these NIL deals and stuff that these college players get?
They
I
need
don't
it,
think
man.
it's bad. I don't
I
think
don't
it's
think it's bad
bad.
because let's be honest, man. If you don't think these D1 players weren't getting paid back in the day, some way somehow,
And it, and that was
So,
the worst part about it, because they was getting money the way that they trying to get it now, but they was calling that shit illegal, and they was blaming the players
all right. So
instead of blaming all the
let me ask you
boosters and
this.
everything.
So let me
Yeah.
just put a spin to the question I asked. So we're looking at it from the perspective of the player. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, cool. The players, you know what I'm saying, they finally being compensated because we know the school makes millions off of them and whatnot, from them playing in advertisements and everything like that. What if you're a student and you're at these college campuses and this player right now is getting let's say 60,000, they're getting 80,000, 900,000. You know what I'm saying, to play this sport, and like you struggling to eat, and they pulling up,
Ah,
and they pulling up
Jay.
in the Lexus.
Hold on, Jay.
but
Hold
but
on. I
see,
think you're
it's
gonna.
nothing.
Yeah.
But Jay, hold on, it's nothing new. It's been going on.
That's
It's just
that's
legal
my
now.
point. That's what I was
It's
about to
nothing
say,
new.
Jay. This has been the whole thing about college since the heyday, bruh. It's
Wait,
no,
but what are we supposed to say? Like, because that nigga
yeah,
hating is not fair.
Right, like because you can't
right.
hoop or you can't run a 4.240.
I
That's
mean,
that's
you
that's
you
on
know
you.
you know your college tuition is going to this kid's driving that Benz right now.
Not really. I
Not
mean,
Nigga,
it ain't.
early lesson in life, nigga. You either gonna be a boss or an employee, nigga. Get achieve a
Get a
skill,
grip,
nigga.
get a skill.
Okay,
But I
I'm
mean,
just
Jay,
asking.
hey, not crazy, Jay, because the fact is like Art said, this ain't nothing new. What it is teaching these kids to do is become more responsible and more accountable for what they're trying to earn in life. And I believe that that brings them to having to know where business is coming from, who you're dealing with. Stop being so naive and letting people run your life. Get an idea, get a grip, start taking control of it yourself. Being able to handle this with this money stuff, you still got to go through those rigmaroles, but it ain't going to be on the player anymore. You know what I'm saying? They're being sponsored. That's all they're asking for. The schools are still getting their money. Everybody's getting paid with this NIL, except now the kids ain't got to, like you just say, struggle, because they are struggling. I can't see how you're gonna take a star athlete and think you're just gonna bring him somewhere and he gonna get an education. You know what I'm saying? That's not what he there for. So he should get
Listen,
paid for what is
nigga.
in us.
I don't give a fuck if you don't get no education.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
You
Leo.
you you went to
You
college, right?
you got
What they sell
paid
you
to
that
go
you need to
play.
do in life to succeed. You
Hmm.
got an NIL deal for $1 million. Nigga, you won in life. Everything else beyond this point is gravy, nigga. You want to be the best motherfucking softball player you want to be, then you go ahead and
Go
do
for
that.
it.
If you
Hmm.
become a bust, nigga, your skill earned you $1 million in your lifetime, and you just started, nigga.
So hopefully you
You
can
ahead of the
work your
game.
way to something up. That's right. Hopefully you now can do
You ahead
something
of
and put
this
yourself ahead.
motherfucking game
Yep.
of life, bro.
Yep.
So
Hmm.
let me ask you this: if a kid is good enough to get an NIL deal, right? Let's just say she got $1 million. Now she got $1 million, right? I'm just using her as an example. Should she still get a free scholarship, or should she have to pay?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
because one got nothing to do with the other.
Yes, because the NIL, the school's not paying the NIL. The
That's
NIL is
right.
coming from sponsors, the Nikes, the Reeboks, or whoever. So the school is paying you or paying your tuition because the school's still making money off of you.
Right.
That NIL money is coming from outside of the school.
Okay, I'm just
from
asking.
somebody else that want to make money off of you, so they're gonna compensate you. How the school compensated you was through that full scholarship. So because I get whatever millions over here, that ain't got nothing to do with what
the
you
school.
pay me
Right.
for my services
That's
to play
right.
ball at this school.
Right.
Okay.
Now,
Yeah.
what I don't like, I will say, what I don't like is how easy it is for kids to just transfer. You know, you have one bad season, or you have an argument with the coach, and all of a sudden you in the transfer portal.
I'm better
I don't
than
like that.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I do. I like that shit. I like that shit. Listen, this is, you know what I mean? Especially in college, like, listen, my time is limited. You ain't playing me, coach, because I don't pick hard enough. Listen, over here in Duke, they told me I got some things lined up and I could start and do no suicides and get ice cream after practice. So yeah, I'm about to head over here because it was working for me. Fuck this university. I'm out of here. I love that shit. Because again, right? You only brought me here because of the skill that I bring to the school, and because of my skill, you're going to generate millions and millions, right? So it gotta work for me now. Like, I love that's the option these kids now have, rightfully so, for providing the skill that I worked my little young life for to possess. So now, just like in the work world, right? I don't give a motherfuckers be like, oh, you gotta be loyal to this. You said this and that. Nigga, how many contracts you signed in your motherfucking corporate job, and you was there long enough and you still making your $15.50 an hour, nigga. When that job was like, yo, we'll offer you 25 when you've been sending out that resume like an unloyal ass employee, right? And these niggas hit you up and was like, yo, we gonna give you $25 an hour. How quick the fuck you gave these niggas shit? Most niggas ain't even give a 2 week, nigga. I'm not even going to work tomorrow. When y'all need me?
Okay.
So, right? Again, you got to take out, these niggas is athletes, they richer than nigga. In real life, you not being loyal to no company, nigga. AT&T told you don't leave, stay for that $10 an hour you were making. But no, your unloyal ass went over there to T-Mobile because they was going to hit you with $15 an hour. Because they looked at your resume and was like, okay, for his skill set, we'll give him this. Nigga, that's how life works, nigga. I don't know why the fuck motherfuckers think, because motherfuckers is athletes or this or that real life shit just work different. Nah, nigga, fuck this job. It ain't mine. This ain't my company. Fuck your company, nigga.
Let me ask you
over here because it worked for me over here.
So now it's good that, okay, so Leo, we agree that it's good for college students to have the opportunity to jump into the transfer pool. They get NIL deals. What about, how do y'all feel about high school students now that receive NIL deals?
That's a thing, or you asking?
No. That's really a thing. High school students now have NIL deals.
I mean,
I could tell you right now, Mikey, Bronny James had one. Mikey Williams, Malachi Nelson, Juju Watkins, Chloe Freeman, and there was a young lady who just signed an NIL deal. She was the first chick in Minnesota. I mean, not chick, the first young lady in Minnesota to sign an NIL deal. Bayless Flynn.
I mean, if they're gonna give you the money early, go ahead and take it.
Facts.
I mean,
it's hurting. I think it's hurting the kid, but again, right? Because shit, right? They gave Bronny an NIL deal, knowing he ain't really that nice, but his pappy is Braun. So we associate with him cha-ching, right? Yep. So rightfully so, like, okay, I might not be nice. I probably don't deserve the starting spot, But if you're gonna use me for my services, that's being Ray J to my daddy. Like, nigga, pay me.
Not to cut you off, Leo. This right here is the a map of the high school NIL policy. So if it's green, confirmed permitted, you're allowed to get one. If you're a high school student, the green that's shaded this area right over here is permitted for student athletes 18 or older. The yellow area is under membership consideration. Orange is permitted for private schools and prohibited for public schools. And the red states is confirmed prohibited, Joe. So it seems like the majority of the states right now, they okay with high school students receiving NIL deals.
And North Carolina in the orange?
Yeah, that's North Carolina.
Yeah. And that's
So
a bad.
go,
That's a, and this
so
is a
don't
big
go to
basketball
North
football state.
Carolina. No reds, no yellows. It's all green.
You know,
I'm shocked at Carolina. I'm shocked at North Carolina though, because that's a basketball state. So
Yeah.
Right. So they want motherfuckers to get in line and follow this system.
I mean,
the dirt.
Y'all think it's cool that these kids is out here getting NIL deals in high school?
Like I said, if you
750,000.
Get that money. It's almost the same as if you good enough to go to the league out of high school. If you think about it, because every last one of
them shrooms is in full effect.
Nah, the Matrix is on.
Nah, you in the Matrix. You knocked out.
I ain't sleep.
Because every last one of us as parents, if our kids were that nice to go to the league out of high school, go get that money first. If you want to get a college education, you can, but go get that money while it's here. Every last one.
Exactly, right? That's what I'm saying, right? You can fuck around and tell your son, listen, little nigga, I don't know what these niggas see, but as your daddy, because I'm not trying to get nothing out of you, you not nice like that. So yeah, we about to take this $750K NIL deal and run the fuck out this gravy train until the wheels fall off. Cause nigga, like I said, I don't know what the fuck they seeing, but if they want to use that, let's make it work for both of us. You're gonna get a free education. You're gonna start off life with $750K in the in the green. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, fuck that. Utilize them opportunities. That's what it is at the end of the day, opportunities.
Nah, it definitely is. It's an opportunity. And again, I'm just asking these questions. I definitely agree with you guys, yo. Like you said, Art, if my child had the opportunity to make $750,000 just to wear a little logo or make sure you drinking Gatorade or you got a particular pair of Nikes on, yeah, we gonna make this $750K right now, yo. You know what I mean? We gonna ride this train like Leo said, and we good. Pause. I don't know, riding the train just sounded suspect, y'all. But yeah, we gonna run it out till the wheels fall off, and we gonna make this investment, and you good. We gonna be real good in life. But speaking of being good, there's somebody right now who is not good at all. Let me share this real fast and ask y'all thoughts, yo. So Dallas native arrested for having cannabis candies in Indonesia, yo, may be facing firing squad. So Jared Shaw right here, 34 from Dallas, who was playing basketball in Indonesia, was arrested after police raided his apartment and seized 132 pieces of cannabis candies. Shaw faces life sentence or possibility of the death penalty by firing squad if found guilty, yo. What y'all think about this right here, yo?
Well, I think it's stupid for some weed, but again, we don't know that country's laws.
And they gonna kill a nigga for some weed?
I mean, really, it doesn't make sense to us, no, at all.
For what? They just
Firing
what?
squad
Oh
at that.
no, yo, bro.
But
Hey,
not
y'all have been over
firing
there.
squad, man, for no weed though, man. I mean, come on, man. That's crazy. That's just nah. Uh,
I don't think he'll get
and I
all
know I'm
that, but
besides
I'm
my
telling
mouth,
you,
but still, no.
that's what they'll do.
Now,
That's
let me ask you this, because
mm-hmm.
you the OG out the crew, the most world traveled. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Got culture.
yeah. How is it when you travel to these other countries and a lot of people think we Americans, so sometimes we're arrogant and we're ignorant and we think that America rules for it flies all over the place, and then when we get caught up in another country and we get jammed up like this would happen, Joe. Like, what are your thoughts on this, bro?
I mean, there's really no thoughts. First of all, I hope that everybody who does get a chance goes to visit these places. They're nice to visit. Indonesia is a nice place to go if you're traveling, if you're visiting. But y'all gotta understand something. These countries have rules. These countries are under different type of regimes that when they set up their laws mean a whole lot of different things than us. We know that it's not probably nothing more than just a feel good candy. But in these countries, they don't see cannabis as being that thing over there, and they take that shit to heart. So for for the punishment is never going to fit the crime. I can't see nobody dying. I think that they give that's more or less along a scare to tell everybody, please don't come to my country with this bullshit. We can really get you. I think they'll probably give. I don't even think he'll get that much time, to tell you the truth. But they telling him right up off the front. If the dude wasn't, hey, here's the truth to this. If he didn't put up a fight and he didn't act a goddamn fool, oh, they'll probably just slap him on the wrist and probably tell him to stay in jail for a couple of months, and then that's it. But that ain't no joke, bro. And it really depends on where you're from and what country you're in. Definitely in the Far East, we might see these as recreational drugs. They don't see it that way over there. And you got to respect them laws because them quote unquote little brown people over there are the ones who make sure they provide the punishment that fit these crimes, yo. They gonna take it out on your ass. So
Yeah, are we gonna
believe
do it?
that.
Is America gonna do another Brittany Griner, yo?
No.
No.
Oh nah, he better hope. He better not think that. They gonna leave his ass over there.
Dang.
It ain't no day. It is what it is, bro.
Hey, like
It
y'all
is
said, it
what
is
it
what it
is.
is. It be all right.
Mm-hmm.
So this next one is kind of interesting that I got for you guys. I know Nate really wanted to talk about this, and I know this is a good one for Arthur. What are your thoughts about what Jay Taylor said? I mean,
The other day. I've had some negative experiences with people that lead with their religion.
Are you religious?
Not really. No.
So
I would say I'm a person of faith, but I'm not. I
Okay.
was raised in a Baptist church, very, very religious family. I don't think that just because you're a Christian that you are, not living a good life. I'm just saying if that's the first thing that you bring to the table, it's a red flag for me
you
because
feel
I
like they're
don't care.
hiding behind their
I don't
religion.
care. Why? What does this
Something
matter to
happened
me?
with that before. That's what that happened.
Multiple times.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Multiple
you might
times.
have a trigger behind that.
I
for
do.
sure. Yeah,
I do.
Yeah,
I absolutely.
yeah.
I'm acknowledging. I'm triggered by this, and it's
Yeah.
it's become a red flag for me.
What?
what are your thoughts on that?
That girl with that peanut butter skin and them big old
Those, coconuts.
coconuts. Telling me
So
she don't want. I ain't gonna never talk about God while I'm around. I'm gonna be over there just trying to please the Senate, cause that's all she wants. Fine with me.
there's two ways to look at this, right? She may have been scarred by a quote unquote man of God, somebody that's overly religious. She may have been scarred. Okay, somebody may have said something to her or probably abused her in the name of God, which people do. People take the word, they pervert it to do what they feel like they need to do, and flip the word to
to fit
what's
their
the word?
situation. They
They
manipulate.
flip the scriptures in the word to fit what they're doing, to try to justify what they're doing. But at the same time, it's also like this is the same chick that says she gotta have sex every day, but she ain't married. You see what
Woo.
I'm saying?
She said that.
So yeah, she ain't married, and she says she gotta have sex every day. She said it on her podcast.
Go
So
ahead, Joy,
another
with her
way to look
bad. I
at it
didn't
is
know.
you don't
I have to look at her in a different
another
way
way to look,
now.
but another way to look at it is you don't want to change your life. You don't want to change your lifestyle. Because if you're dating somebody that's truly a man of God or that's in the word, they're gonna try their best. Now I do air quotes because we're all human, we all gonna slip, we all gonna make mistakes, where it says we all fall short of the glory. But they don't make it a point to go out and quote and go against the word of God. You see what I'm saying? So another way to look at it is she ain't even trying to do that. And she
I ain't
don't
mad
want
at
to.
her.
And that's fine. And that's fine if that's the way she want to live her life, because ain't nobody here to judge you. You know what I'm saying? But don't say it's a
Mm-hmm.
trigger because simply because they say they're a man of God. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people say they a man or woman of God and ain't even living that life. You see what I'm saying? So to me, she's talking out of two sides of her mouth when she does that.
Mm. Nate, what are your thoughts on Joy Taylor and her comments, yo?
I don't know. Uh, I don't know. It just seems like everybody got something that's considered a red flag, and is it really such a red flag when for him to say? I mean, I get how people say, people quick to say that, so it's like, yeah, you probably not really a man of God or whatever because you're quick to throw that out, but maybe he is. He's a God fearing man. Like Arthur always say to tell you he's a God fearing man. I grew up in a Baptist church too. I ain't called the most holiest person in the world all the time, but I grew up
Yeah,
in church
Arthur
too.
also in the gang though too. Like he feared God, but he in the
I,
gang.
I knew you couldn't help to say
You know I
that.
couldn't help it. You know I had to throw it in.
But because I mean, I often say everybody falls short because shit, even some of these church females got OnlyFans pages. So, so I don't know. I don't really, I don't respect her comments. I know what she's trying to say, but to say that's just a red flag for you. Then you're just making excuses. Personally, that's what it sounds like. You finding to find reasons to make an excuse to bail or run or whatever the fuck it is.
All right, Leo, what are your thoughts on that?
It's just more bird brain logic for these little tenderonis out here.
So, how many women you think is gonna be jacking that? Oh, yeah, man of God, red flag, gotta go.
All these hot pocket ass bitches out here is gonna be running with that dumbass logic.
Stay away from the hot pockets. You heard
But
it
they're
here.
gonna ignore it if that nigga buying them a bag.
Word
Exactly.
is
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
It's gonna come with a Bible verse on the inside. It's gonna have a Bible on the inside of that bag.
She don't care.
Exactly.
What's your favorite scripture?
I've been asking if she can read.
All this shit gonna start switching up when this year tax period come up and all these keep a nigga baby bitches can't file they baby that file they keep a nigga baby for taxes no
Right.
more
Nope.
because they baby daddy on child support, so
He claiming all that shit.
claiming all that shit. So you gonna see
It's gonna switch up.
all this hot
Oh,
pocket
yo,
behavior, all this shit
it's
gonna
going,
start falling
yeah.
back,
They
which
done
is a
found a
good
way to
thing.
break it. Yeah, they found a way to break that curve. There you go. Right, Leo. They done found a way to break it.
Yeah,
So
word of
So they
mother.
need,
That
they
shit all
needed,
it took, they should have been did that
yeah.
shit, cause
Hate to say it,
you're
if
gonna
it
see a
was
lot of
anything,
watch all of a sudden now all of that my body, my choice shit, all that shit gonna calm the fuck down. Cause now these bitches can't have you know what I mean, a paycheck baby no more. So
look, you know what's even worse is this motherfucking tariff thing. Cause now they done made proof that they done bought bags that ain't worth but 30 cents on the dollar. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, you just paid. You just had somebody pay $4,500 for that little ass Erkin, Birkin, Durkin, Jerkin thing. And come to find out that motherfucker ain't worth $40. It ain't worth the bag you could get over there at goddamn Walmart.
Mm.
It
I'm
got an
getting that
MCM
$25
on
a
it.
week child support.
Yeah.
Can't file no income tax now behind that shit. Watch how that shit gonna start happening. Family court gonna be a historic decline in the
Oh
next couple
man,
of
look, you said Leo said that's gonna be the new reality show. There it is. Child support. Who get it?
You heard in Suffolk County though, right? I had shared that in the chat. They actually be putting the top 10 deadbeat baby daddies and how much they owe.
Oh, that's disrespectful. You know what
I
that
know.
shit sound like? I be walking into these like I guess like these fucking not Walmarts, but like little smaller versions of shit like that. Like department stores, I got all types of shit. They be having the pictures of the niggas who be stealing shit from their store.
Yeah.
Yo, every time I see that, I be looking at wifey. I be like, yo, that's wild, disrespectful. Like, you not taking a picture of me if you catch me stealing some shit, nigga. Like, you taking this shit or I'm out of here. You not
So,
taking
Leo,
a picture of me.
Leo, let me ask. What if they say, take this picture, or we calling the cops and you going
Nah,
to jail?
nigga, call the cops, nigga. You not posting up no picture. That should be in my own hood, nigga. 'Cause I stole some batteries,
I'm with
nigga. Get the
Leo.
fuck
Fuck
out of
that.
here.
Yeah, I'm with
Nah,
Leo,
Leo said,
boy.
I'm taking the
Fuck that,
charge. You ain't
son.
putting my
Let's
Yeah, I'm
picture.
taking this
go.
charge, nigga.
Let's
You not posting me
go.
with some 2-pack of batteries like this and shit. Niggas be looking at the camera like, get the fuck out of
and a
here. That's wild
and a
disrespectful.
and a bag of Tic Tacs. Hell
Yo,
no.
every
Let's
time I see
go.
that shit get me mad, bro. I'll be like, yo, they be having mad people on that wall, bro. Be like, yo, what is this for?
They just
Yo,
showed
I'm
that
mad.
one. I remember
Do
what
not
they
do
talking
not
about.
accept text from this person. Like,
Yo, Leo, I'm
Yo.
mad you said you stop and you look at every picture on there and be like, yo,
You got to make sure
straight.
nobody looks like you. They gonna try to make. Hold up, bro. I saw that list. That's my. Hey, that's not me, motherfucker. You know how they do. Yo, you got a beard. You got a must. Yo, bro, you bald headed. Oh, your name is Luther. They know what you look. Look, I'm telling you.
Damn, that sounded personal.
No, bro. Shit.
You was up on that wall at one time,
You got caught stealing a gun from Dollar Tree, didn't you?
Yeah, bro. It won't. It what Shaggy say?
He
It
said, I could have
wasn't
sworn I
me.
paid for this gum and Snickers.
Kinda. Right. Exactly. Nah, bro.
Listen,
I
did y'all
use
hear
street cards.
about that tragic incident that happened out there in what you call it, Fayetteville?
Yeah, I saw that.
yeah,
Police are investigating a deadly shooting that happened around 9 a.m. Sunday morning at the Barton Landings Place Apartments off Cliffdale Road near Bunts Road. Residents said they were started as an incident unfolded in the parking lot. Officers found a man with serious injuries who soon passed away from the incident. You know, people said they saw a man out there with an AK yelling and whatnot in the parking lot. Yo.
Really?
Wait, so what happened?
I don't know. They say a man with witnesses reported seeing a man walking around yelling while someone holding an AR before laying down in the parking lot waiting for the police detainment. Another person was also arrested next to him. So it sounded like, I don't know, it might be a little argument or something like that. Somebody got shot, passed away from being injured.
He said, no, nigga, Kobe the GOAT. He said, nah, nigga, Braun. Niggas died over some GOAT talk.
yeah, they died over something stupid, man. But cats been wilding out in the Ville for a minute, man. But I think they
Where that
should
was
say, huh?
Where that
Fayetteville
was
is a crazy place.
North
Yeah,
Carolina.
yeah, Fayetteville, they done.
Oh, that's y'all hood.
It's something stupid.
Ain't
Man.
my hood.
In my hood no more.
That was his
Nah.
hood.
Not anymore. I ain't lived in Fayetteville in 20 years. But nah, I don't know, because I think it was the dude that shot him tried to say it was self-defense, from what I heard. What kind of self-defense you got with an AK-47?
The best. The
So
best.
yeah, this question right here is pretty much it's pretty much for you right now. I want you to lead us off with this one. Is Derek Johnson a good boxing trainer?
Is it Derek Johnson or Derek James?
This nigga.
Ooh, my bad. You know which one I'm talking
I
about.
still don't know who that
Because
is.
I know what it is, and I'm telling y'all it's Derek James, and I'm gonna tell
Is Derek
y'all right
James?
now.
My bad.
Yeah,
Listen,
and
typo mistake on me. I
you
messed
talking
up.
about the trainer for Ryan Garcia and every other championship boxer that lost a
Yeah,
major fight in the last 5 years that's been on television. Derek
yeah.
James, yeah, and that dude is the worst boxing trainer I have seen in a long time. Not because he don't know how to train a person to fight, but he doesn't seem to find the best thing or make something good out of his fighter. I mean, Deontay Wilder had this dude. What is the one thing Deontay Wilder never did? He never
Box.
developed a jab. He never learned how to box. This dude was just throwing that damn right hand from Alabama and trying to find shit to land on. Okay? So that doesn't work. He had Jamel Charlo when he fought motherfucking Carmelo. Let me tell you something. Carmelo beat that boy like he ain't never trained for his life in a goddamn championship fight. I don't know where the disconnect came. He had been the trainer for a couple of big fighters recently that have gotten their ass whooped. And let's add Ryan Garcia to that list.
Did
Ryan
he train?
Garcia walked out there and Ryan Garcia, let me y'all I mean, I don't know how many of y'all are boxing fans like I am. And I know we got a couple that used to watch us. But I would like to tell y'all that Raleigh Romero is not a real good boxer. He's kind of a setup guy for strong punchers such as Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia, who literally should have hit this dude with a couple of good jabs and then followed it with either a right or a left hook, and he could have took this guy out. Raleigh Romero, who's a brawler, just basically outboxed him. And Derek James does not know how to put his boxer in a position to fight dudes that know how to brawl. So I think he's a waste of time as a trainer. And if I see him with anybody else boxing, I will definitely tell y'all don't do pay per view because that mug is gonna lose. He ain't won in 5, 6. It got to be at least 6 years.
Damn.
Jesus. He ain't had a good super fight in at least 6 years.
Didn't he train
And
Spence?
I think so.
Yeah, he did.
I think so.
Well, Bubba's going
And
that way, but still.
But how y'all feel about this?
They need to run that back because Roach won that fight.
yeah, that wasn't the tightest tank fight I've ever seen. And I watched a lot of tank fights. That was pretty much that was pretty much a fucking loss, yo. If anything, a draw was I think he was very lucky.
Yo, Nate, what's so funny?
I don't know. I got. Anything makes me laugh sometimes. I don't know. I'm just looking at the comment on the side. Somebody said make sure the ref got two working eyes and shit.
Hey, hey,
I mean, Art, I know you know you're a casual boxing fan and whatnot. What do you think? What are your expectations for this second fight?
I think Roach will win this one too.
Ooh, you give him that much credit, huh?
Yeah,
Now, do you
because
think he
you
wins
look
it in a
because
individual?
and the reason I say this is because Roach is not afraid of Davis's power. He'll stand toe to toe with him, and he don't have as much power as Tank, but he's not afraid of Tank's power. Everybody else that Tank has beat has been somewhat timid when they fought him because they know how much power Tank has. But Roach wasn't afraid of him.
I think he surprised Tank with how fast and how aggressive he was, and that's why Tank was a little thrown off. I don't think it happens again. I think Tank finds out what's going on in 2 rounds, and by the 3rd to 5th round, he gonna have that dude out. I think he went in that fight thinking that Roach was gonna get intimidated, and you're right, Art. He got caught up. Roach ain't intimidated by shit by Tank, but I also don't believe Tank hit him with his best shots, and that's what's going to keep him off him. So I give it to Tank. I think he takes him out in 5.
Okay. What you think, Leo?
I probably ain't even gonna watch that shit.
Look at him.
Come on, man. We doing a fight. We gonna do a fight night podcast. We going live, yo. What you mean you ain't gonna watch it? Of course you gonna watch it because you're gonna be here with us, man.
You gonna be here with us.
I mean, we gonna do that then, yeah. But otherwise, I don't know.
Why you even ask me, nigga?
I saw the first one. That shit was boring as hell.
It wasn't good, was it? I know, Leo. That shit was bad. It was horrible.
Man, it wasn't
horrible. Yes, it was.
Yeah, that
shit
shit
was. That was not.
Was
that
it?
was not. That,
Was
yeah,
it?
it was not. Nah, it wasn't good. It was not. I mean, to tell you the truth, Roach should have won because he did enough to beat him. I gotta agree with Nate on that one. He did do
So
enough.
let me ask
the
y'all.
reason why he didn't knock him out.
Was your expectations a little bit higher in that, and therefore, since it wasn't met, it wasn't good?
My expectations were higher. Definitely higher.
Everybody's was. He was
I was gonna say
expecting
that was a consensus. That should have been a consensus vote right there. Yep. Because he was. All right, Jay. Wait a minute. I don't like how you asked that question. You thought there was something good out of that? What'd you think?
I never said. Again,
I didn't say you said. I did see. There you go. Stop. I asked you the question. You asked us. I'm asking you. What did you see?
Now, I definitely had high expectations for the fight, just like everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
But I just gotta accept it for what it was. I didn't think it was boring because I'm a boxing fan, so I'll just watch it. I'll watch it just to watch it and find something to enjoy about it. But yeah, I definitely thought we was going to see more from Tank in that fight. I thought he was going to I thought he was going to dominate the fight.
Maybe let me ask the second question to this fight then. Did you think he got knocked down? And they should have called that a knockdown.
Nah, that shit wasn't no knockout. I don't think so.
Not a knockout, but knockdown.
It was a knockdown. It was a knockdown.
If your glove touches the floor, it is a knockdown.
Well, let me ask you, because this nigga also took a knee.
I mean, if you take a knee,
that's a knockdown.
That's a knockdown. If you take a knee.
No, but do y'all think
take a knee? If you take a knee,
do y'all think he took that knee because he was hurt?
That's a knockdown.
No,
I'm saying, do you think he took that knee though because he was hurt?
I do.
I don't know what he was doing, but I know this much. I know he knows you can't do that.
You know what?
Without it counting as a knockdown. I don't know.
You know how? Remember when your son was little, right? And y'all was play fighting, and he hit you with a shot that you wasn't ready for. Like it didn't hurt you, but it just hit you. Oh, okay, hold up, you got me.
Nah, because the reaction was mad after.
That's what I mean. Like, let's say you play fight with your son, and he hit you with that gut shot. Like you
and
look
the hit wasn't around hard though.
Yeah, you turn around and you look.
You turned around and you walked off. Yeah, you walked off.
Yeah.
And said,
okay. You just gotta pause.
Yeah,
you just sitting there watching TV.
Right. Look,
he just socked you out of nowhere.
Yeah. Do the baby, please. You got that knee. Yeah, the baby.
I don't think he hurt him. I just think he caught him with a shot that he wasn't ready for at that moment. And it was like, okay, now I feel it. Let me just time out. Give me 2 seconds. few seconds. You know, he might have knocked a fart out of him or something like that. You never know.
Yeah, but it still
he
counts.
said, "Ow, wipe my
It's still ain't that.
face."
It should count still. No, all right, it should still count as a knockout, right?
Right.
Motherfucker took a knee.
He
He
said,
took
"I
a
need to
knee.
take a knee." So wipe my face, coach.
I just
It's
got
a
my hair
little hot.
braided and the grease
That
running
nigga said
down
it's
my
a little
eye.
hot.
I had grease in my eyes. It burned. I had to take it out.
Oh.
Yo,
I
yeah, I
was
heard
gonna
about.
call a timeout, but I just took a knee.
You just wanted some ice cream after the game, yo. That's what he was focused on.
The struggle is real, bro. The struggle is real. That's crazy. I just need to take a knee.
Did y'all hear about that tragic story about that kid who this story right here about a Georgia mother is heartbroken after her 18-year-old son Martino Allen was gunned down just days before graduating from McNair High School. The teen was at home Monday night around 10 p.m. at the Legacy Ridge Apartments when someone knocked on the door claiming to be Uber Eats. When the young man entered the door, he was met with a hail of bullets, and the nearby doorbell camera ring captured the footage.
God damn. Yo, bro.
So what? They shot him what? To rob the crib or just?
No, they just shot his ass.
Now
He was an op or some shit.
I think it looked like he was an op. You know, the mother says they killed my baby for no reason.
I think the sister said he was a setup.
Hmm.
God damn, yo. Niggas playing ding dong. I'm gonna shoot your ass up.
Nah, ain't no ding dong, nigga. They went to go assassinate that
They went
nigga.
to go snipe him. That was an assassination, huh?
Well, nigga, they called the nigga and said Uber Eats at the door. That's a ding dong, ain't it?
I mean, yeah, if you know you ain't order no Uber
If you
Eats,
ain't
I
order
would
no
like,
food, motherfucker said Uber
I
Eats.
would
What
be
the
like,
fuck?
hold on, what?
Hold up, what?
I mean,
Come
sometimes they
to the
do.
door.
I mean, sometimes they do deliver to the wrong apartment because I know
So
they
that's
sent
what
my
I'm
food to the
saying,
wrong
y'all.
place
Okay,
plenty of
y'all. I'm not
times.
saying y'all wrong. I ain't saying it was the setup and it wasn't no fucking it was the executions type shit. I'm not saying that, but again, these niggas you ding dong dicks. It was like, wow, that's fucked up.
Yeah,
That's fucked up, yo. He
I mean
thought he was gonna get a cheeseburger. That nigga ate a whole ass meal. Fuck that. That's crazy, yo. What do you
I mean,
do with
they ain't
motherfuckers
robbed
that
the
do
crib.
shit
It
like
sound
that? They
like
ain't even right. They just left him
some
there.
type
He
of
died.
gang activities.
Yeah, that's some crazy gang activities. Shit.
and right before you about to graduate high school,
Fuck high school. Nigga's only 18. He ain't lived no life.
Exactly. Probably over some female or something.
Some dumb shit. It was definitely probably over some stupid ass dumb shit.
you know, like what's going on with all this? A lot of gun violence going on a lot lately. Like, is it just being publicized more? Or we just getting real reckless with the gunplay nowadays.
It's a little bit of both. I think young cats afraid to catch a fade, and then
Ain't none of them.
guns are
Ain't
easier
none of them
now,
ever fought. Ain't none of them ever fought.
and they never fought nobody, and they're
I
afraid to
mean,
fight. It's a little bit of both.
catching a black eye or a busted lip is better than doing 25 to life or you dead.
That's facts.
You know what's really crazy is they don't think that nobody is going to catch them doing this shit. There's a camera everywhere. I don't get it, yo. They're gonna see.
Then if
Somewhere
the
along the
camera
line, there's a camera
and if the
everywhere.
camera don't see him, Leo gonna be outside. He a vigilante. He catching everybody.
On the rooftop near you, motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? then you got Nate out there where he at doing what he do. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Arthur, he don't wear a mask because he's straight Luke Cage. He just run up on you. Hey man, put that down. Cut that out.
He got you fooled tonight. He got you fooled, everybody. Usually it'd be a yellow shirt for Luke Cage, but he trying to represent New York tonight. That's why he got on that orange.
Nah, because he a real closet Yankee. I mean, a Met fan.
Oh shit! Here we go. I was trying to stay away from that art, but I know.
Nah,
Nate,
but
Viva la Bobby, Viva la Bobby Bonilla, nigga. Viva la Bobby, Viva la Bobby.
but
Nate frozen.
Nate froze. Nate froze. He on his phone right now, probably or something.
Oh, okay.
But did y'all hear about this wild story right here?
A mass shooting, and his own mother
Get over here, nothing.
providing him with supplies to carry it out. Ken's 5 reporter Megan Reina is following this story tonight.
Yes,
She's live
run it
outside
back, run it
West
back.
Side School. And Megan, you spoke with student is in custody for allegedly plotting a mass shooting, and his own mother is accused of providing him with supplies to carry it out. Ken's 5 reporter Megan Reina is following this story tonight. She's live outside the West Side School. And Megan, you spoke with parents as they were picking up their kids this afternoon.
EC's parents are relieved but disturbed after learning a student was arrested yesterday. But according to this arrest warrant, his own mother is accused of providing him ammunition and tactical gear. 33-year-old Ashley Pardo is facing an invading and commission of terrorism charge. An aiding and commission of terrorism charge, that is. The warrant states the child's grandmother reported him to police Monday after she discovered multiple loaded magazines, an improvised explosive device, and a note about mass shootings in his bedroom. The warrant.
Now, what y'all think about that, man?
Wait a minute. So the mother's accused of providing him the supplies, but then she reported him?
No, I think the grandmother did.
The grandmother reported him. Yeah,
the whole family MS-13.
The grandmother walked in and said, "Oh no, I'm telling. Oh no, you ain't gonna have this."
Oh, the grandma snitched. Oh, I thought
grandma snitched.
Ain't no snitch.
Abuela was like, "I'm not doing that."
Yeah, no.
We ain't down with that.
Woo. I don't have no comment for that, bro.
She said, "Listen, y'all not gonna have ICE come get me."
Word.
I'm telling you,
wow.
No, I'm just saying.
And that was right. That was 2 hours up the road in San Antonio.
What, Nate? What? They was coming to get you. Wow. That's crazy, yo. I just gotta give a shout out to that girl's fucking head, yo. That bang was straight across her fucking round ass almond head, wasn't it? That bitch looked crazy. She looked nuts.
Yeah, you were fool. Well, I mean, what's going on? Because not too long ago, wasn't there another mother who bought her son some ammunition so he can go up there and shoot up some stuff, yo?
Wait, what?
Wasn't there another mother recently that bought her son some ammunition so he could go to like a rally or something and shoot up some people?
Oh, you
like
talking about Kyle? You talking about Kyle Rittenhouse?
No, he ain't talking about Kyle Rittenhouse. He talking about something else. Kyle Rittenhouse's ass went out there and shot up some protesters.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But then his mother buy him some ammunition to do.
He bought him the gun.
Yeah. She bought him that shit.
What's going on with these moms and these parents? You know what I'm saying? Supporting their sons, doing this wild stuff, yo.
Leo, say it again, Leo. Who? MS-13. Now that chick looked like MS-13. She looked like MS-15.
Oh, nigga, she all that shit. You ain't see all the tattoos on her face, nigga. She all that.
Like that.
Nah, I'm not talking about this recent mother. I'm talking about like just mothers in general, just out here, just their kids talking about they want to trigger Tai Chi everything.
Yeah,
they just allowing it, yo.
They stick it to the script. They on code.
Mm-hmm.
That's what when you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers be like, yo, we don't be on code, and we always that's what they talking about. Them niggas is on code, bro.
boy, that's a crazy code to stick by. Because if my kid talking about he's shooting something up, yeah, we ain't with that. Nah.
You sound like a responsible adult, Jay. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know about it. We now look, man. We gotta be real. Like you
Listen,
said,
right?
there's a
They
code.
tell
Them
us about
motherfuckers on some other shit over there. Tell him, Leo. Leo about
them.
to finish. He go ahead and tell him, Leo. Shit.
They program us to think is, you know what I mean, is motherfuckers with the hijibis on their head and all that. Listen, man, terrorists come in all shades, bro. And them folks is the original terrorists. Fuck what you heard. They ain't gonna tell you that. But them folks is them the niggas that been terrorizing since as long as I can
Ever,
motherfucker remember.
ever, ever. Still makes me mad how these people walk around here talk about they worry about all these bombers. And the worst one that's ever been on the United States floor was Timothy McVeigh when he blew up that shit in Oklahoma. Okay? So you worried about bombings. Yeah, okay. Look at you. Yeah, we know who. We know who.
Listen,
We
they try to
know
feed
who.
us like that shit is dead, nigga. Or
Mm-hmm.
that white
Mm-hmm.
supremacy shit is alive and
Well,
kicking.
yep.
It's
Say
alive
what
and
you
well.
want, but we know, bro.
Just repackaged in a different format.
No,
Nah,
we see
nigga,
it now. We
they
see it
out
now.
here puffing out they Superman chest like they ain't hiding that shit no more.
Nah, we see it now. Everything's being recorded. It ain't. I believe this stuff has been going on. It's just we didn't see it.
Oh,
Now we see it. Now it's in our face.
well, not just us. They see it, cause I'm telling you, that's what they would do. They would turn their back as fast as they can. You know what I'm saying? So that they didn't have to recognize it. But like you just said, here it is. Now, fuck. Y'all should have been listening to Chuck D a long time ago. In your face. God damn.
All right. I mean, that's a good segue for the next. Since you're talking about Chuck D and hip hop, so we all know in hip hop news, we got that Diddy trial going on and everything. And recently, I'll be sure, stay away from his son Quincy for the Diddy.
There's legal proceedings going on right now, so this will be. But yeah, I will share that at some point. Let's just say you got to listen to Kimberly, because not only was she trying to save me, she was putting her own life in danger. Have to keep in mind that what people were fed in this propaganda against me over the years about, oh, Buffy did this and adopted your kid and adopted this. There's no adoption. None. There's no letter to my father and all that. All crafted by a publicist. And if you haven't noticed, his name is still Brown. People thought I was absent, things of that nature. It was basically instructed by Kimberly. I was told that Buffy wasn't too happy about anyone who had a relationship with Kimberly. I was very much under, listen, you promise on our son's life, just stay out of the way, don't get involved. Being told, please, don't do that tough guy Mount Vernon shit, you will get killed. Even to the point where I remember, oof.
So, what y'all think about that, man?
So he let the dealer bully him into getting rid of his own son?
Not seeing his son not having a relationship with his child, Quincy.
Nah, nigga.
No. Hey, Leo, maybe I'm trying to come off with this bad guy shit, tough guy shit. No man is walking over me, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying I'm not. No man is walking over. Listen, I'm not the biggest guy. I'm not but I'm gonna let y'all know something. When I realized what it took to be who I am, to be a man, I made one decision: will nobody walk over this motherfucker here? You got to be better than God, and I swear he got issues. So I don't know. Shit like this, can't no guy be that goddamn strong. I don't care, bruh. He got to go. He got to go. He got to go. I don't understand how they could go through all that shit. They all soft in the fucking celebrity world. They
Yo,
quick to they
you
quick to
know
turn
it's
their
real.
booty up.
You know it's real when OG talk, when the OG just lean back and put his hands on his stomach like, not today.
Let me tell you something, boy.
Listen, player. Man, I got a 6-shooter. 6-shooter
Fuck a
named Betty.
six. Fuck a
Don't play with
six.
me, man.
Fuck a six. Not like that, bro. He just talked about he gave up everything. How? How do you
Yeah,
do
nah, that's
that?
crazy. Yeah, I don't know what he talking about. She made me promise to our son. Like, nah, nigga, promise what? That I'm gonna let this nigga. Yeah, like that shit sound
Him?
crazy. You a sucker
Him?
for that.
Him?
Yo, Art, I see you shaking your head, man. What are your thoughts, bro?
It's not gonna happen. Them. That's my kid. That's my son. That's my seed. It's not gonna happen.
They
It's
say
not.
we trying to be manly and we don't know what he went through. But I'm gonna tell you something, bro. I don't think any man can sit here and listen to what he just said about how things was going about his child and this woman. He could give a fuck about the woman. But I'm
Wait, we
telling you, for his kid,
being too manly. That shit don't got nothing about. That shit ain't got nothing to do about being a man at that point. It got something to do about being a father.
a father.
And
I
and
understand.
it ain't. And
Like I'm just
I mean,
trying to fathom. Like, listen, whatever he went through, what he went through. I'm just from what from what I'm hearing, from what he's saying is, like I said, I was being funny, but at the end of the day, you let another nigga bully you into just like fuck it, son. I'm gonna leave you to to
Damn.
this perverse prey.
Damn.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know I'm sitting here telling you that I foresaw what y'all seeing now, but I ain't fight for my son that hard, cause I promised I'll just let my baby mama be in the hands of a nigga that I knew ultimately was gonna kill her. But like, nigga, you sound retarded, bro.
Word.
it's nah. I forgot what I was gonna say, but go ahead. It'll come back to me.
I
Yeah,
overdue.
that shit sounds
That
crazy.
shit. That's not. That's a nutty. I mean, even watching him, I understand he went through a lot of shit, but again, like he said, no. It's not so much that you want to spill your guts, but it's going to the grave with me, or I'm handling business so that I don't have to worry about it no more. One of the three things is going to happen. They're going to get me. I'm gonna get him.
Now, let me just ask you this. Let's just say, hypothetical now. Your child's mother is in serious fear, right? She's in fear. She's like, yo, just fall back, whatever. I'll make sure our son is good, whatever, yada yada yada. I'm just terrified. Like, yo, listen, I know you about that life. I know you can do what you do, but if you come around like or something, something happens to him, whatever, yada yada yada, there's contingency plans that something's gonna happen to our son. Something's gonna happen, to happen to our son first, it's gonna happen to me, blah, blah, blah. But if you just fall back and just chill, everything will be all right. And like she dead, like you can see the fear in her heart, you see the fear in her eyes, and she dead scared. What is
Bruh, she gonna have to be more feared of me for what I plan on doing to her and to this motherfucker. 'Cause what she planning and what she telling me, what?
That's what I'm
Hey,
saying. Exactly.
Jay, I'm finna cut. I'm finna cut. I know people. Again, y'all can say what y'all wanna, but a father and a man is not going. Hey, look at here, lady. Uh-uh. You done lost all credibility just for the fact that you wanted to tell me that you don't want me over here to come and try to save my son. That son or daughter could give a shit. My kids, my shit, me. They got my last name. Them motherfuckers got my blood. Them motherfuckers look just like this nigga right here. And you telling me I got to worry about somebody doing something to you or to him? Man, all of y'all over there, be fucking prepared. I'm coming. I'm coming, and it ain't gonna be pretty, bruh. Things are getting done, and I'm not bullshitting on. That's crazy work, bruh. White, that's some weak ass bullshit. You sorry, soft ass ain't did nothing for your family ass. I'll be sure to not call you for nothing, motherfucker. That's for damn sure. You got to go get yours. You can't be giving away the that Diddy is 5'6". What are you afraid of? Little Afro nigga kissing and sucking dick. Come on, bruh. He gone. All of y'all, everything over there is getting wiped out.
You let a nigga who like other nigga nuts on his nipple take your son. That's crazy.
Chopping off everything, yo. Heads, toes, necks,
This nigga like bitches to
dismemberment.
spear other niggas nuts all over your
Nate,
nipple.
Nate, Nate, I got a
That's the nigga
job
you
for you.
allowed to take
Nate,
your
I
son
got a
without a
job for
fight.
one of them body bags, Nate. I need a body bag, Nate. I'm calling. I need it from Houston. Send that shit live and direct, nigga. Send it. Putting people in bags.
Yo, Nate, you notice, listen, you notice I ain't say nothing this whole episode. I ain't throw your nickname out there. Like, why I got to throw you under the bus, yo?
Listen, man. Nah, bro. It's we just gonna have to go. We going toe to toe. I'm coming
We
stepping to you as a
gone.
man,
So
and I'm taking the power.
let me ask y'all
Yo,
this, since we talking about Diddy right now and everything, have y'all heard the recent updates with his trial and whatnot? Cassie taking a stand and her comments, and Diddy over there revealing text messages and all that other stuff. What are y'all thoughts so far with these proceedings
Uh,
and how they move?
it's man. I don't even know, bro. It's so much going on because now I heard the escort saying that Cassie was the one telling him to do stuff. And then what we talking the other day? We was talking about Diddy was knocking her down, and she FaceTimed my husband while he was knocking her down. I don't know,
man, that's
Now,
not much. Hey, come on, man. Listen, Diddy in more trouble than we think.
it's
First of all, it sounds like he manipulated that girl from whatever and whenever he wanted her to do. I don't know
right,
what mind
right.
control is, but it sounds like he manipulated
Well, when
her
you
for
if
everything.
you if you're a 50-year-old man for the most part, and you got a 19-year-old chick, you can definitely manipulate for the most part. So here's the thing. Yeah, she may have been quote unquote participating, but why was she participating? Was she participating
Oh
because she
yeah,
was scared
she was
or
fucked
because she
up,
was
bro.
brainwashed and manipulated? All of that goes into play, you know. Um, and like you said, Diddy in more trouble. And then, who's to say that Diddy didn't get to the escort and say this?
It wouldn't even matter to
You know,
me. I would take it
I
along the lines of this is a young girl who's already under control. See, this is that shit that everybody's not listening about, that Jeffrey Epstein shit too. These are young ass girls that are being, first of all, they're being given drugs and alcohol. They're doing everything. And they got a grown ass man who's already threatening. Obviously, he threatened her life more than once. Okay? So that trains her to do anything. She'll follow whatever's going on. Everybody else is all in it for the money or whatever the play is. Because obviously, there's some sick, money grubby, nasty people in fucking Hollywood. That's where all that shit is. So a lot of people gonna say she's just as guilty, but I'm gonna tell you this: y'all understand. They all understand. That's that girl was fucking manipulated to do what she did. He turned her out. Diddy was a pimp.
and oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. I said I was just saying Diddy was a
And
pimp.
and you get these young artists that are willing to do anything for a contract.
All that. All that. They even showed Diddy laying in the bed one
So
day and some man in the room hollering while a nigga talking about, huh? Because we're having a conversation over here. You should be minding your damn business. 17-year-olds, yo. Anyway, But the
Yo,
fact
Vince, you better
is,
calm down, nephew. Your pops had a long week, boy. You see his
very
shirt?
long. Yeah, it's gonna be for life, nigga. Shit.
You don't want to mess around and find out.
Listen, we saw, right? We insinuated at the time because we hear the hearsay, she say shit. But now that this trial came up and all the things that are being said under oath and all that, we really watched with our own eyes. Did he try to recruit Fab to one of these freak offs? When that nigga told a grown, like that's what I'm saying. People talking about, oh, Cassie participated, blah, 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 right? We just saw Al B. Shore be punked by a nigga that like man semen on his nipples, right? And the whole world saw when we saw this nigga dead ass punk two so-called street niggas and told Fab like, yo, where we gonna party? We now know, ain't no insinuating. He was recruiting this nigga to a freak off, like trying to debo him. And Fab like a little kid being scorned, yo, but we have party, did he? We have party. Remember for my birthday? He's like, nah, daddy, we ain't party.
We ain't party.
And Jada just like this the whole time, like now, hindsight, like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, like, I know about these fucking parties. I hate that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm glad he roasting Fab right now, and I'ma just shut up because I know what party mean. Like I watched him have two grown men, one stuttering under pressure. And niggas talking about, oh, why Cassie ain't just bouncing this and that. Like we've watched this man have grown ass men be under pressure like a motherfucker. Like if this nigga is OG, triple OG, I'll smack fire out you. Like this nigga, like he said, this nigga 5'6", 100 pounds soaking wet.
He was Debo and they was red. I'm just gonna tuck mine in.
Debo, a nigga who like
man semen
on his nipples was Deboing the shit out these rappers out here.
Yo, chill.
I thought the East Coast. I thought the East Coast was tough, huh, Leo?
Did he talk about listen, hindsight?
Yes.
Did he dead ass out here on record talking about take that? He talking about niggas. He talking about certain individuals. Take that. Mocking niggas.
Take that.
Like
chill.
Like some from Empire. Like yo, he said I'm the gay too. Yo, Diddy was the gay Tupac out here in these streets.
Yeah, see, motherfuckers ain't bro.
Biggie wasn't lying. It wasn't him, but he like nigga, my nigga gutter, fuck him in the ass, throw him over the bridge. He was talking about Puff. Puff out here sodomizing niggas out here in this rap game. Talking about nigga, you gonna rap on my album and make no money, nigga. Doing niggas dirty out here. French Montana was his.
I thought I told you we
and
got
I'm dancing all in the video.
I thought I told you that we gonna stop. That motherfucker.
Nigga can't what nobody talking about. Oh, they was best friends. They best friends. They back together. I don't care what y'all talking about. Cameron told us Diddy had Mace in the bathroom with dildos out. What the fuck y'all niggas was doing? Grown ass men sharing penthouses.
Thought that was the Harlem Shake.
Diddy was out here
in there trying to shake that shit. That's what it was. The Harlem
Shake. Talking about take that.
Chill.
Get off this shit.
Sure, I told you that we won't stop. This nigga out here mocking all these niggas. That's crazy.
So what you saying? His ad-libs was mocking everybody?
Mocking all these niggas out here.
Go, Leo. Keep it
telling us hiding in plain sight. Oh, motherfucker. He was telling us that. Like, that's what I'm saying. You know when niggas be like, if you know, you know?
Yeah.
Or the whole gay community was like, yo, Puffy gangster. Because all the gay community knew what this nigga was talking about.
Damn.
Over here,
Damn.
Diddy bopping and shit.
Yeah,
What?
I wish
This
we had
nigga was
sound
when?
effects.
Mocking
yo.
niggas.
Big
I wish we had
Puffy.
sound effects because I would drop some Funk Flex bombs right now. Leo just dropped his signs
Wow.
down. Now I can't
Delicious.
I
I
say
want the
Diddy's
one
ad
from
libs no
fucking
more,
Mortal
yo.
Kombat.
But this
Fatality. That
nigga had
said,
a grown ass man in the video. These niggas had a number 1 and number 2 jersey on. Yo,
Yeah.
that's how the kids say that's diabolical. Like he out
Yo,
here
Leo.
letting niggas know I control you.
Yo, Leo,
After I nut on you and all that crazy
I
shit.
can never
Man, I
say
know, like-
these niggas.
I can never say a Diddy ad lib ever again. I don't hear the ad lib the same no more.
I don't hear him the same, man. I don't.
I can't, Leo. Like
No.
you done changed my whole. You done reprogrammed my brain right now, man.
That's what I'm saying, Leo. Yes. That's exactly the answers.
Told y'all he wasn't gonna stop 30 years ago, nigga. What you thought?
All in Toto's video. Can't you see what you do to me?
Oh, man.
Man. What you talking about? You were just listening to Flavor in your ear.
Who?
See,
Look at
now
that.
Flavor in your
Look
ear.
at
I
that.
would have just
Flavor.
Craig. He killed Craig. He killed
Hans-
Craig Mack. He killed
Delicious.
Craig Mack.
Yo, hindsight, flavor in your ear sounds crazy.
It
I don't
does.
want nothing in my ear. I'm
Nothing.
out of here. You can have that. Nah.
Damn, Leo, you just messed
Diddy
that
been
whole
mocking
boy.
niggas for 30 years, bro.
Say boy.
I can't listen to that song, man. Oh, man.
That's why
you be on
niggas
your
who don't
knees.
like Diddy, don't you see
Say
now you can see
please.
why they had so much anger
let me say,
and animosity.
Craig
Now you know why.
1,000 degrees. You
never
be on your
listened to that.
knees. You be burning, begging,
I
please.
I ain't singing it. No,
See what I'm
that's
saying?
it.
Oh man,
Yeah,
I can't that song no more, man. Especially the remix.
That's it. I'm done. I just need
Niggas
you
mad.
right.
I get
I'm
more
good.
butt than ashtrays.
That-
Like, yeah, niggas.
Oh.
Yeah, man. You definitely can't listen to the whatchamacallit, to the remix show.
Oh, it's over now.
And the messed up part is, all of us, all 5 of us was singing that song like we was the gangster most person in the whole wide world when it came out.
If that motherfucker
Talking
came
about,
on and you can put it in the car.
Blow tissues.
Ooh, hold on.
Skeevy. Delicious.
Nah, that nigga ain't say no Stevie.
He said Stevie.
Don't let Lord Jabbar remix that nigga down.
No, he said he, she. No, he, she. My bad, I got a list. Yeah, I got a list.
Delicious.
He, she.
Skeevy.
Delicious. Steamy, right?
No, not
Steamy.
steamy.
Nah, don't do
Skeevy.
that. Don't do that to Uncle. Don't do that to Uncle L.
So he get a pass. You selective. I get it.
Don't do that to Uncle L.
I mean, hey,
that nigga was using Michael Jackson ad libs.
How about this one? What's the opening line to Flavor in Your Ear? You said, Craig Mack, 1,000 degrees. You be on your knees. You be burning, begging, please. Oh, forget that, man.
Did he have that nigga on his knees begging please?
Writing hits.
Felt like 100 degrees in there.
Yo, let me ask y'all. Do y'all agree with this list right here? It says, man breaks down the age difference between little niggas, young niggas,
dude,
big bros, unks, OGs, and elders.
I ain't even looking.
They say little niggas is from the ages of 8 to 14. Young niggas is between the ages of 15 to 25. Big bros is between the age of 26 and 35. Unks are between the ages of 36 and 44. OGs, 45 to 55. Elders, 55 and up.
So I'm an OG? Nah.
OGs and elders is the same shit. So it should be 45 and up for the OGs.
Do y'all agree with this list right here? Do y'all think?
Yeah, that list is valid.
Yeah, at this point, you might as well just go ahead and go to unks, and then put OGs and elders together. I'm with yeah. By that time, you pretty much established.
Damn. Damn, I'm about to be-
but see the youngins. Once you over 35, or you 41, they calling you an OG anyway.
yeah, this is
I
true.
think a little nigga should be from 8 to 16. Then a young nigga is 16 to
Yeah, 17, Leo. Make
I
that
mean,
17 to
right.
25.
Yeah,
I'm a
17.
little bit
Right.
concerned about this because I'm about to be I mean, y'all say y'all want to combine OG and elder.
And why'd you stop?
I'm about to be an elder. Can we keep OG?
Oh,
Can
that's
we
why
just
you
keep
stopped,
OG?
because you was gonna be an elder?
Nigga, we
No,
25. Nigga, we 25 years plus past being a team. Nigga, we old.
I mean, right now I'm still unk. I'm still in unk status. I'm about to be.
I'm in OG status.
You know, I'm kind of in bad. Yo, bro, hold on. I feel bad that you don't even consider yourself an OG yet.
Who, me?
Yeah, I mean, at this point, what you got left to be thinking about? You should be
Oh, nah.
already thinking like an OG.
No. What I'm saying is, y'all want to combine OG and elder. How about we just keep OG? Like, I want to stay. I don't want to be an elder right now. I'm not ready to
Crusty,
come to
bro.
terms with
You
being an elder.
crusty. So you want
Nigga,
to put
OG
Unk
and
in?
elder
So you
mean the
want to put?
same thing. You an
So
elder, nigga.
yeah. Old ass groupie. There you go. Old ass grandpa. Shit.
No, nigga, don't not grandpa.
Old
No,
ass
no.
elder.
What's
Oh,
BB again?
big bro.
Big brother.
Oh, okay.
Nah, they don't say
Nah.
big brother. They say big bro. Don't do that. You
Big
show me
brother.
big brother.
Nigga,
Hey,
I'm an oldest. I
That's how
call
cats
down.
say it. That's my big brother.
Oh, never mind. It'll be big bro from here on out. Can't sound like Zesty. I can't be on the Zesty slide, boy. That Zesty be doing. Hey, I got a block.
but
That's my big bro.
Yo, I can't wait to see the saying if the Knicks win the championship. We did it. That motherfucker right
He's like,
there,
we
yo.
won.
We did it.
yo, y'all stupid.
Fucking cat, yo. That dude is the
Yo,
fun.
It's gonna be like,
Yo, if anything, he is funny, man. He make me laugh.
that nigga's
That
gonna be like,
dude.
anything is possible.
That's what I'm saying. He gonna be running around. Mikael Bridges looking like a fucking straw man out there. God damn it. OG ain't smiled in a year. I think OG said I ain't got nothing to smile until we
OG,
win. He proven himself.
OG, OG play defense when he sleep.
then he boxing his girl out from going to the bathroom.
Word.
that nigga be boxing out his dreams.
Shit, yo, that motherfucker. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. The Knicks are a funny ass team, bro. They funny, all of them. You gotta laugh at Mitchell. Robinson is funny. That motherfucker get up to the line. He look like he going through all the fucking motions till he shoot that ball, and then he shoot it. And if he make it, motherfucker be like, "Oh,
Now
thank you."
you know who's funny? Anthony Edwards and whatchamacallit, Rudy Gobert, yo. They out there living their best lives, yo. One talking about he ain't claiming his baby. The other one kicked his baby mother out. It was like, yo, you gotta go, yo. There's some wild boys out there in Minnesota.
Collins in there like,
basketball is life, nigga.
Life.
You live in Minnesota, every day is below zero.
Only thing you got to talk about is like Minnesota.
Yo, that's cool. Everything below zero in Minnesota, and you done kicked your baby moms and your 1 year old, your pregnant shorty.
Man, stop it. It's the summer. Stop it. It's 60 degrees outside. It's summertime.
Nigga, in Minnesota, summertime is 10 degrees. Summertime is 10 degrees over there.
It just don't snow.
Leo. It's
That's
60,
it.
Leo. It don't get no warmer than 60. It's okay. Oh, shit. That's funny, yo.
A really hot day is like 20, 25 degrees.
You fucking stupid.
Yeah, we've been on air for about 2 hours now, man. Is there anything else y'all want to talk about before we get up out of here?
Yeah, don't ever move to Minnesota in your life.
I think Marbury and Garnett taught us that.
That's crazy shit, yo.
But
fucked up.
What?
So I'm trying to get to Minnesota. I gotta go see the Paisley Park, man. Yeah.
Like how that nigga said from the Bulls, where he said, who like Cleveland? Like who go to vacation to Cleveland?
That's some goddamn. That's some.
He said,
That's some
what's so
Noah.
great about Cleveland?
That's some Noah shit right there. He say some shit like you want to go there.
Somebody try to play politically correct. That nigga gave him the. He said, "So you will go to Cleveland on vacation?" It's the same shit, nigga.
It's the same
shit. Fuck go to Minnesota on vacation.
People who like cheese.
Man, listen, ain't enough cheese in the world to go to Minnesota on purpose for fun.
I'm going.
The fuck you doing in Minnesota for fun?
I told you, Paisley
Freeze,
Park.
nigga?
I'm finna go see Prince's shit.
That's. Well, you gonna see a Prince concert?
I'm going up there to go to fucking Paisley Park. That's his studio home shit up there. Yeah, going there.
Okay.
Gonna see
you gonna go out there and sing Purple Rain? Or when Doves Cry?
Pop life, nigga. Pop life.
That nigga gonna be like, ooh.
What you gonna do, Leo? What you gonna do?
Oh,
yeah, why I do that?
Yeah, you was straight fool.
Fuck you, Leo. That's what he said. Ooh, you did that shit good too. You did that shit good. I was almost like, damn, he like he been practicing that shit.
Yo.
Hey, fucker.
Oh man.
Motherfucker.
Listen, man, as we always do, how we close the show, man. Yo, Nate, man, what's the good word for the people out here, man?
Keep family and friends separate from business.
Ooh.
Yeah, you heard what Biggie said. Money and blood don't mix.
Like two dicks.
There's no chick.
Find yourself in serious shit.
Yo, all right, what you got for the people out there, yo?
As always, keep God first. Everything else will follow.
All right, yo, Triple OG, what you got for the folks, yo?
There's three things in life, yo: integrity, responsibility, and accountability. Make them a part of your life, my people.
All right, yo, Leo, man, how you gonna close out the show tonight, yo?
It's cold in Minnesota. Don't be kicking pregnant bitches out.
Yo, as always, man.
Oh, wait. I got one more. Fuck Boston. I had to get that.
Yo, as always, man, be cool how you be cool, man. Flow like water. We appreciate everybody who tapped in, tuned into the show tonight, man. We see y'all next week, man, when we pop up on your screen, yo. We out of here. Peace.
Peace, fellas.
Peace.